Welcome to the podcast that...
I want to look him straight in the eye, and I want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no-good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is! Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
Hashtag just saying.
I wasn't ready. Oh, welcome back.
Merry Christmas.
Happy
holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Crazy Kwanzaa.
And every other way that you can say it.
Oh, goodness gracious. It is like 2 days before Christmas Eve.
Wow.
And we're...
Hard to believe.
It really is, because this year's gone by really, really quick. For me, anyway.
The year has, the nights do, the week does, the day does not.
Sean, the nights go by so quick. I just want to nap.
Napping's fun.
It sure is.
Good nap really helps you.
It can. You know, my work had the audacity to make me work a full day today.
Pricks.
Holy crap. Nothing's worse than, like, I'm just sitting there just simmering all day. Like, why?
I'm simmering like dinner.
Why? But why?
I don't know.
I know. Okay. Real quick. Whoop. We're gonna get...
And timeout. That's it.
No.
Batman.
So, no. So, as you may or may not know, if you're new to the show, I'm Tara, by the way.
Yeah, I'm still Sean.
He's still Sean. So, we record, we do the audio podcast, which we put up on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher. We also record the video version, which goes up on YouTube. In addition to the video version of the podcast, we also post up little location videos. Now, seconded. So, what we did last week to be fun, and we got punished for it, was we decided to do... Now I sound really good.
Yeah.
We decided to do...
There you are.
Woo! We decided to do a video of Christmas lights.
To entertain all of you.
Well, I'm not like putting it on you poor folks at home.
The goal was to entertain.
But it was kind of your fault. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. So what occurred was...
Crap.
Yes, they shit on our shoes, boy. We
got reindeer poop on our shoes.
I spent the whole day editing the video. It took like 3 hours just to edit that little video. It was like an hour. I think I cracked it down to like an hour video. And because... So we posted it up, and now some houses that we went to had lights that were synced with Christmas music. Right? So...
Right.
I honestly didn't think anything of it because there were parts of the video like Sean and I were talking to each other. So
Which we do when we're in the car.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm not gonna just ignore you, dude. Don't fucking talk to me. Shh. Blinders on. Blinders on. I can't see you. So we were talking over some of the videos. So I thought. I didn't think anything of it. And what ended up happening was we put the video up on YouTube. I think within 3 hours, a flood of emails from YouTube came to us like, you've had a discrepancy filed against you, you need to pull the video down, or they will be taking action because of some kind of copyright thing. So all these publishing companies came after us, which really, really sucked.
And really, really quick.
It was. It was pretty quick. So, we had to pull the video down. I'm very sorry. But if you get to watch the video, you're special because...
Lucky you.
Because it's gone. Poof.
The only way it exists is over here.
Yeah. However...
On that computer.
There are plenty of other videos up there to enjoy. So...
And we'll think of other ways to just entertain the hell out of you.
We're going to try. let's start now, shall we?
We shall.
Oh no, I got to tell you guys this real quick. So we on the Christmas drive that we were driving looking for Christmas lights. We were driving down this. It was a heavily wooded area.
Oh, wooded.
And this thing came flying out to my car and almost like landed in front of my car. It was an owl.
Thing was huge.
It was huge.
I didn't know what the hell it was. I was like, oh my god.
And you know what? I lived in like the suburbs / country. I've seen many animals, including a fox.
She's seen many stuff.
I've seen much. I've never seen an owl in person before.
And it's a lot bigger than we thought it would be.
Oh, it was so big. I was like,
This thing was the size of a toddler.
he had a little.
They came flying out of nowhere.
He had a lunchbox and everything.
Are you my boss?
It was so huge, and I was just amazed because I've never seen an owl in person before. I'm sorry. So I said, geez, I was glad I didn't run it over because it probably would have killed my tires or something.
And it would have killed it.
Well, yeah.
I was amazed that we didn't run over it because there was snow on the ground and we started sliding a little bit.
Listen, I'm an expert. Okay?
She handled it like a boss.
Oh, like a fucking boss. Oh, so we have much.
I'm worried that we're gonna hit it.
Yeah.
Or maybe we hit it somehow. She's like, it's still good. It's still good.
He's still good. He's still good. It was fine. Okay. So we have so much tonight. So much.
Yes.
Yes. So what I want to do is dive right in.
Splash.
And speaking of nosedives, you watched it. I didn't get to the Christmas Story Live production.
That was painful.
Let me tell you, before the show, I jumped on YouTube real quick because I wanted to have like an accurate. I wanted to come with an accurate critique. I didn't want to just be like everybody says it sucks. Holy crap, you guys! I watched about 50 seconds of this thing. Oh, in 50 seconds they broke into song twice.
Mm-hmm.
That's, I mean, I don't like mind when characters like sing. I'm like in Rudolph when the little snowman sings, he's talking about silver and gold. That's fine. I don't care about that. We don't need to sing. You don't need to tell me every 2 seconds what's happening by song. It's too much. And
there was 3 hours of this.
It was a 3-hour production?
3 hour.
I can't even imagine sitting there for 3 hours watching that. I can't even imagine it.
That's why we DVR and watch later.
Oh.
Cut that down to an hour and a half.
Did you really?
Pretty much.
Oh my god.
We weren't live until like the last 15 minutes of the show.
Wow.
That's timing.
Yeah, it was good. That is good timing. I'm just like, because the thing was the scene that I watched.
The scene that I've seen.
And I'm sure most people are familiar with The Christmas Story. There's a scene. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it.
It's one of the best.
It is. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's a good movie. So.
If you've seen it, watch it again.
You should. So.
Marathon's coming up.
Oh, I know. Do you watch the marathon? Probably not, right?
I used to. But
you used to?
I'd rather watch the DVD.
I don't mind. See, now, like, we used to, like, go to my grandfather's and stuff on Christmas. And
So they have on, like, in the background.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like a good background thing to have on. You can literally come in and out of the room and stop it, you pig. You can literally go in and out of the room. Even go sounds kind of. I gotta go. You gotta go. You can literally in and out of the room, and it like no matter where you are, because maybe it's just me because I know it so well. You'd be like, oh, that's this scene, and you can just watch the scene and then leave. And then come back, and there you go. But, so the scene that I was watching was the flagpole scene, where the kid sticks his tongue to the flagpole.
Yes.
Now, it felt to me, and maybe this is just my opinion, but it felt to me that, like, they were literally, I mean, it was exact same dialogue as the movie.
But rushed.
And the dialogue did feel rushed.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh, blah, blah. You know why? Because I bet they had to sing another fucking song about it. It's like, let's get through this dialogue so we can...
Wrote a song about it. Like to hear it. Here it goes.
Here it goes. Now, my other beef with this, and I only heard about 10, 15 seconds of it. My other beef with this was Matthew Broderick. Matthew Broderick...
It's like the main reason I watched it.
Was he?
Yep.
I'm sorry. Matthew Broderick, I feel, doesn't have he doesn't have the narrator quality.
No.
All right?
He tried.
Acting aside, all right? I'm not talking about his acting skills. Ferris Bueller's great. We all know that. All right?
Woo!
I don't think he has the narrative quality. Now, the thing about the original is you have Gene Shepard, who not only fucking wrote it, but there's something in his voice, and you're not irritated when he comes in on a scene. Mm-hmm. Right?
He has it.
Yeah. And for me, Matthew Broderick narrating was just like...
Not it.
No. Not it at all.
And I'm not referring to the movie It with the Clown.
No. And I almost watched that the other day.
Ooh.
Yeah. I have the online link. I almost sat and watched it. I was like, nah. Because it's a little over 2 hours, I think.
About there.
Two and a half or something. I was like, I really don't have time to do this right now. Yeah. Now, I'm happy because Sean is going to be seeing Star Wars in a few days, and I can finally have a proper Star Wars conversation. Because I have so much, not for you guys, because I won't spoil anything for you fine folk, but because there are things that I...
She needs to nerd out with somebody.
Yeah, well, I tried with my nephew, but he has a complete different opinion than mine because he's of a different generation.
Oh.
So, yeah, he's like 20, he's 27. So, he's fine with the prequels. He likes them. I am not a prequel fan.
I'm in the process of watching the original ones.
Yeah?
In the original form.
VHS?
No.
Oh. I was going to say, fuck, VHS?
No, I got the DVD and the Blu-ray set of like the whole saga.
Yeah.
And as one of the bonus things that they have, you can watch Part 4, 5, and 6. You know, New Hope, Empire, and Jedi.
Yep.
All in the original form that
they
were at the theater.
Before Lucas.
Before the 1997 special edition.
Before Lucas got to, put his dick all over it. I'm sorry. I know that there are super nerds.
Monster got in.
Yeah, I know that there are super nerds out there who hold George Lucas like, he's on a pedestal and he's Zeus and you can't touch him. But yeah, come on, man. Not only were the prequels, like, not worth anything, but then he went and, did all this stuff. And the thing that irked me the most about what he did... I'm on, like, a nerd rant now. I'm so sorry. I know. This isn't going to last forever. Just give me 2 seconds. The thing that I hated about what he did when he adjusted them was he took out the original actors. There's a scene, especially in Jedi, after the Ewoks. Everybody wins. We're back at the Ewok village. Everybody's happy. Hayden Christensen is the new ghost. Boom. Instead of the original actor.
Yep.
And that irritated the shit out of me because I found it incredibly disrespectful.
And so did Seth Green and them on Robot Chicken because they made fun of that.
Oh, did they?
Yep.
Good.
When they did that scene,
yeah,
they had the other guy.
Yeah.
He vanished, and then Hayden shows up, and then Obi-Wan says, "Oh, you special edition motherfucker."
Good, as Obi should. Oh, irritating. Oh, so getting back, because I don't want to get too far off the mark. So, the Christmas Story Live thing was shitty.
Yes.
You sat through the whole thing. I don't even know how you did that.
Because I watched it with Tab.
So you did it for your wife?
Pretty much. Her and Matthew Broderick.
Oh. Well, that's commendable.
He'll always be Ferris Bueller to me. And Inspector Gadget.
Ba-na-na-na-na-dun-dun-dun-dun. Whoop, whoop. No, I get you. It's just it seems
It was hurtful.
It seems like it would have been, yeah.
And like you mentioned, we heard that it's getting really bad reviews from everybody.
Now, I'm just going to give you, fine folk, some... I love some of these review titles, okay? Christmas Story Live did not bring the holiday cheer.
Nope.
I love that one. I love one. So, has Christmas Story Live killed the live TV musical for good?
Maybe.
I actually heard this was the lowest rated TV musical that they've done.
They did Grease. I like that one better.
I just... You can't fuck with this. Seriously.
I think they did one with the Wizard of Oz, too.
I think so. And this one's my favorite, alright? A Christmas Story Live shoots its own eye out.
It's not all a shout-out.
Oh, shoots its own eye out.
Leave it alone. It's horrible.
You know, I don't know.
No.
No. Okay, so, because this is pre-holiday and you still have time, depending upon when you hear this.
You hear it tonight, you got one more day to shop.
Yeah.
You hear it tomorrow, you better get your ass out there.
Yeah. Hopefully, you know what you should do? You should listen to us while you run your holiday errands. Or perhaps even while you're traveling to a loved one's festive together thing.
Yes.
Togetherness? Together thing? I don't know. So...
we'll make that annoying travel through the traffic
yeah.
A lot enjoyable for you.
You know what I always liked? And, well, later,
What have you liked?
a little later, we're gonna talk about Christmas music, but there's a Christmas. There's a Christmas side. I'm not. I'm still actually discovering some funny ones, but anyway. There's a Christmas song, and now the name of it has escaped me. It's Paul. I think it's who is it? Paul Anka, or something.
Ankle?
No, and he's talking about oh shit. It's not Most Wonderful Time of the Year because it has Andy Williams. And it's the one where he's talking about, like, traveling from Pennsylvania. And he's like, down Eastern Sunny Shore. And he's like, from Atlantic to Pacific, the traffic is terrific. No place like home for the holidays.
There you go.
That's the name of the song. I always laugh my ass off. Yeah, it's because I sang it. Kinda. So, the thing that makes me laugh is when he's like, the traffic is terrific. I used to, because my husband...
Must be listening to us.
I know. But I'm like, where is he traveling that the traffic is terrific? And then my husband used to do traffic. He did traffic for Channel 12, and he's done traffic for various radio stations. And I begged him every year. He doesn't do it anymore, but I used to beg him every year. It's like, when you do your traffic report, can you just go from Atlantic to Pacific? The traffic is terrific. And he goes, I cannot do that. And I said, why? That would be great. People would get it. And he's like, I don't think I could do that. It's like, oh, that's a loss. That's what that is. So there was there's a popular internet page, internet channel, chat thing, and I'm not going to give them any advertising because they don't advertise for us. But they did a poll for their readers, the most Christmas, the best Christmas music, not music because I'm already thinking about the song now. Movies.
You're fired.
I know. See, I didn't do the hand thing at the drive-in, and now I'm doing it now. Apparently, I move my hands a lot when I order, and now, because I'm trying to think, my hands all over the place. Okay, so, top Christmas movies. Here we go.
Woo!
Some of these you might have seen. Some of these you might not. I don't know.
Go see it.
A Christmas Story. So we were already talking about the live version.
Best one.
There's a reason why TBS plays A Christmas Story for 24 hours straight every Christmas.
Why?
This classic gives us the infamous leg lamp, Red Ryder BB guns, and most importantly taught us to never lick a frozen pole. I think never licking a pole should be high on many agenda, especially at the holidays.
It's very cold. Ooh,
The next one, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles,
nice.
which I actually watch at Thanksgiving because I was considered a Thanksgiving
I
movie.
do too.
But funny men, Steve Martin and John Candy team up for a holiday tale gone awry, released in 1987. This film features these two comedians at their best, two rivals trapped in a car on their way home for the holiday.
Those aren't pillows.
Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. A Charlie Brown Christmas.
Woo!
Yes. In this timeless cartoon, Charlie Brown seeks out the true meaning of Christmas with help from his friends, dog, and one tiny Christmas tree.
What about Woodstock?
Well, Woodstock doesn't count. He's not doing any helping, I can tell you that.
He's a mooch.
And you know what? I'm not sure that Charlie Brown ever discovered the true meaning of Christmas in that cartoon. This next one, Holiday Affair. Never heard of it.
Me neither.
Set in and around New York department store during the holiday season, this romantic comedy was a box office failure when it came out in 1949. That's why we've never heard of it, because it's fucking 1949. But has since become a Christmas classic after repeated airings on TMC over the years. TCM. Whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter. I've never heard of it. I'm a mess tonight. Have you noticed that? I can't get anything right. I can't get it. I've been dropping things a lot. Does this happen when you get older? You drop things?
Drop it like it's hot.
I drop, and they all seem to happen when I'm headed to the car. Because I dropped my phone yesterday in the parking lot at work. Right?
I dropped mine in Walmart the other night.
Did you? I was...
Right in the middle of the aisle.
Oh, I was panicked, and then I'm like, oh, I hope that case I have works. It did. Good for me. And then this morning, I dropped my keys walking into work, and then I dropped my badge. I don't know what's going on with me, and now I can't think right. I'm trying to get everything. I don't know, you
Stuff that's
guys.
supposed to happen to you on a Monday. It's
What's-
Monday crap.
It's not Friday shit, I can tell you that. Okay, let me try to get through this, because apparently I'm just irked today. You know what it was? Because I had to work a full day. If I got out early, I'd probably be normal.
Probably.
The Polar Express, which I've heard of and have never
Tom
seen.
Hanks.
Oh, hey! Okay. The Polar Express features Tom Hanks
Woo! Tommy!
in an animated adventure based on the children's book by Chris Van Allsburg. One little boy takes a magical train ride to the North Pole. Okay, back to poles on Christmas. Back to poles. We've never left them.
They're cold and stiff.
Okay. Four Christmases. Never heard of it. Christmas has a way of bringing everyone together, even when you least expect it. In this modern Christmas movie, Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn play an unhappily married couple whose tropical holiday plans get derailed.
That's why I never watched it.
Okay, but if they're unhappily married, why are they going on vacation together? I got plot holes just in the description.
Vince Vaughn's in it. That's why I didn't watch it.
Nah, I could take or leave him. Mostly leave him. No wonder she was unhappily married.
He
She married
bores me.
Vince Vaughn. There's something about him. He looks shocked all the time. He has this expression in everything he's in. Like he's surprised he got out of bed and he's like, oh. And he's frantic. Vince Vaughn. God damn it, Vince Vaughn.
Boo!
Okay. It's a Wonderful Life, which
Yay!
I know you've never seen. I've never seen it either.
Nope. Not yet.
This 1946 Frank Capra film isn't just one of the best Christmas movies of all time. It's one of the best movies in general. Well, that's speaking highly. Considering it was nominated for 6 Academy Awards, it ranks number 11 on the American Film Institute's original list of 100 greatest American films of all time. Well, that makes me feel bad that I haven't seen it. But I'm okay.
Maybe someday we'll watch it together.
Perhaps.
Get it over with, out of the way, together.
Perhaps. Home Alone.
2!
No, this one's Home Alone 1.
2!
After Kevin McAllister's family leaves him behind by accident while they go on Christmas vacation, the 8-year-old comes up with a brilliant and hilarious scheme to prevent burglars from robbing his house, but never calls the police. I don't know what the moral of this story is.
Maybe his parents never taught him.
Well, he's dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Miracle on 34th Street. We talked about that last week.
Yeah, because I thought that was the miserable.
Wonderful Life. It's a miserable life. It's a miserable life, starring James Stewart. I don't know. Fuck it. So when Kris Kringle goes on trial, he'll have you, and especially the kids, believing that Santa is real. Okay. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yes.
Woo! Dreading going home to visit your family this year? Watching this Chevy Chase movie will make anything your family does this Christmas seem totally normal in comparison. Good movie. Elf! Which is a good movie.
Santa!
You sit on a throne of lies! Even though this movie only came out in 2003,
He's an angry elf.
this tale of a human man raised as an elf making his way in New York City has quickly become a holiday classic.
Yay!
Agreed. White Christmas. When a pair of army pals who... Ooh, whoa. What? Whoa.
I didn't see it, but Tab and I recently figured this one out.
Okay.
On Christmas Vacation,
Yeah?
when Clark says, when Bing Crosby tap dance with Danny fucking Kaye,
Yeah?
that's the movie.
Yes.
Because they're in it.
Yes. Points for Sean. Boop. When a pair of army pals who become big-time stars, Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye, team up with two sisters, Rosemary Clooney and Verna Ellen,
Boom!
there's nothing that can stop them from saving their former general's Vermont inn, except for a busybody receptionist and a snowless Christmas. Well, receptionists just mind the business. The Nightmare Before Christmas, which I've only seen half of because that's all I could stomach. Tim Burton blends Christmas and Halloween together in this 1993 stop-motion film.
One of Tab's favorites.
Is it? In a way that's both spooky and heartwarming at the same time.
Funniest thing?
What?
Funniest thing is Santa's little feet and legs.
Yeah, I know. He's like... Okay. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Tim Curry!
Kevin, God damn it, Kevin. His family manages to leave him behind yet again, and this time around he ends up in New York City, where he manages to outwit the wet bandits again. Now...
And yet, DCF hasn't been notified yet.
I know. Somebody should call the authorities. They keep losing this damn kid. Now, my thing is that
Your thing.
New York. Now, we are from the Boston area, not Boston proper, outside of Boston.
South Boston.
Yes, Boston can be very difficult to navigate. They don't really want you to get anywhere. It's not travel friendly.
Nope.
They're just like, F you. Just
Figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out yourself. New York, however, is a grid system.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you only have to go up and go over and then go. I mean, it's very easy to navigate. Yeah, so it's like
there.
So getting lost in New York is a little bit of a misnomer, I think, because it's pretty easy to find yourself. Just saying.
Just look in the mirror. Hey, there you are.
There you are.
I'm
Tim Curry.
over there.
Tim Curry.
Your limousine and your pizza.
Pizza. I love that pot. Have a lovely day. I love that pot. He's hilarious. Tim Curry is the best. What I have learned about Tim Curry is that he can take this little small role and make it the best thing in the fucking movie. That's what Tim Curry does.
Mm-hmm.
He's awesome. Okay. Babes in Toyland from 1961. That leads me to believe that they've done a remake of this. Disney reinterpreted the classic Christmas tale about the residents of Toyland in Technicolor in the 61 musical starring Annette Funicello. I have no interest. I'm sorry, I don't. Now, I think their list is kind of stretching what quote-unquote Christmas movies are. Because the next one on the list is Die Hard. But a lot of people consider Die Hard to be a Christmas movie.
Yep. Just like Lethal Weapon.
Yeah. Does your best friend, dad, significant other refuse to watch Love Actually with you? Then this action movie about an office Christmas party taken over by terrorists might be your solution. Yippee-ki-yay.
Motherfucker.
That's right. Holiday Inn. This 1942 Irving Berlin musical starring Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire features a song for each holiday of the year, but begins and ends with Christmas.
Oh.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 1966.
Ah,
Yes. All the
I just
who's.
recently got that as a DVD.
Oh, did you? It's good. No, it's good. I'm not, I'm not being snarky.
It was $5 at Walmart.
Oh, that's a good price.
Yeah.
While this 1966 TV short is just 26 minutes, it would be a Christmas travesty to not include it on the list. Plus, it's good for little kids with short attention spans, or adults with short attention spans as well.
Mm-hmm.
The Santa Claus. When a divorced businessman accidentally kills Santa,
Tim Allen.
he must take over the role in this 1994 movie starring Tim Allen.
Ah,
Good for you.
Timmy.
The Muppet Christmas Carol. I actually just watched this the other night.
Look out, Muppets.
Muppets! If you want to introduce your kids to the classic Christmas tale, start them with this musical starring all their favorite Muppets like Kermit and Gonzo. Well, all the Muppets are in it. It's not just Kermit and Gonzo. That was worth it just to have Sean do his Kermit. Gremlins.
Yeah.
After a boy breaks 3 important rules, a cute fuzzy present spawns evil offspring that ruin Christmas Eve in this comic horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
Also starring Judge Reinhold. I always forget he's in it.
He's a jerk in that one.
He is, but he's awesome.
Yeah.
He gets a pass.
I hate the fact that I didn't get to meet him.
I'm sorry.
Comic-Con.
Trading Places. This modernized version of Mark Twain's The Prince and the Pauper, set during the holidays, stars Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy. Ha! Almost done. Hang in there. Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad. When's the last time that I had the opportunity to say Sinbad? I can't even tell you. What the fuck happened to Sinbad?
He just disappeared.
He really did. He was a big thing for a little while. They putting him in movies and everything. And he's gone.
These days, you got Tyler Perry.
I'm not trying to say anything against Tyler Perry. He seems like he works too much. He should take a long break.
He seems to love doing all those movies that he's dressed up as an old woman.
Yeah. Okay, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger Sinbad as dads competing to get their sons the most popular Christmas toy of the year. This 96 movie is silly and fun.
It's not a tumor.
Oh, well, maybe. So, like, I've never heard of some of these. Like, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. When it isn't exactly a heartwarming tale, this dark comedy does begin with Robert Downey Jr.'s character robbing a store to get a toy his kid wants the most for Christmas. So this totally counts as a holiday movie. Totally.
Sounds like a porn.
I'm totally cool since it has Robert Downey Jr. in it. Add it. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
The one that we talked about?
You guys, if you didn't listen to last week's episode, we ripped Rudolph.
For half an hour.
We shoved his nose up his own ass. It was rough. It was rough. We pulled no punches at all. Exactly. Lethal Weapon.
See?
It's easy to forget that Lethal Weapon takes place during Christmas, but considering it starts with Jingle Bell Rock and ends with I'll Be Home for Christmas, feel free to add this one to your December lineup if you're an action movie fan.
Yeah.
I always forget Lethal Weapon takes place at Christmas. I'm guilty of that.
And we're talking about the 1987 one. With
Oh, yeah.
Mel Gibson and Danny Glover.
Absolutely.
Not the TV series that's remade.
No.
With, what's his face?
I don't remember. Is it Damon Wayans?
Yes.
Yay!
There's so many Wayans, I couldn't remember.
They're all doing stuff. Bad Santa. You know what's funny about this movie is they give like little breakdowns of every movie, but for Bad Santa it says, leave this dark comedy for after the kids go to bed.
Yes.
That's it. It doesn't tell you anything else about it.
Same thing about the second one. Tab and I just recently watched that.
Oh, I haven't gotten around to watching that. You got nothing to say?
Well, it's got Kathy Bates in it.
Ugh,
She plays his mom.
gross. Batman Returns.
Michael Keaton!
Michael Keaton! Why not add Michael Keaton to your holiday fun?
Oh, him and Tim Curry together? What a party.
That would be a dope party, dude.
No one else invited, just them.
Nope. Not at all. It's not the most obvious choice, but Tim Burton's second Batman movie is in fact a Christmas movie set during the holidays in Gotham This superhero flick features a Christmas tree lighting, a holiday party, and one giant present filled with confetti and nefarious animals.
Nice.
Get it. Get it, son.
And it's got Paul Rubens.
Yes, it does. And the last one, Scrooged.
Yes.
This modernized version of A Christmas Carol stars Bill Murray as a curmudgeonly TV executive who learns the true meaning of Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
I care.
Eh. Damn it.
He actually says better than that, but I don't want to make any
What was the-
screeches into the mic.
What was the thing? Because I was complaining about my work, and you were like, "Oh, it's like Frank Cross. If I work late, you work late. We work late." Wait.
Merry Christmas! Dinner was full!
Check our shitters.
Not lately.
Not lately.
Nope.
Sorry to hear that. Okay, now I don't know, but let's do the fun thing, the other
Alright.
thing. Let's skip the Christmas music for a minute. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
this is a little more fun. Who knows? Maybe it'll be fun. I don't know. You never know fun till it punches you in the face. Okay, what we're gonna do is the top selling Christmas gifts ever. Up until what's the year? 1929.
Jesus.
So we're going back. Hope you're ready.
A wooden
Gonna
train.
get back in time. Do.
A wooden train.
Band-Aids for my leprosy. Or scurvy. Or whatever the fuck those people had back then. Yes. Alright. So I was actually, I didn't know, because I don't have children, so I don't pay attention.
Don't either.
I didn't know what the top selling gift was this year. Right? Because last year was that Hatchimal thing.
Yep.
So I was
now
like,
you can get those anywhere. They're all
yeah.
sitting on the shelves waiting to be bought now.
Yeah, they're everywhere now. They're waiting for you. So, apparently, this year, it's a gift called Cosmo. So, here's the thing. Right now, it's looking like a creative little robot named Cosmo is primed to be the top gift of 2017. He's customizable, programmable, learns on his own, works with your iOS or Android, looks like something out of a Pixar film, and is priced at $180.
Sure, we all got that.
Cosmo doesn't come cheap, but he's the closest thing we've seen to a real-life droid. BB-8, watch your back. Now, it says, it has this little thing the weird part of the whole thing. Adults will want this just as much as kids. First of all, I wouldn't buy a little kid a $180 toy.
Especially if they're very destructive.
Yes. Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Absolutely. Ugh.
You
Okay.
bracket, it comes out of your allowance.
I don't get an allowance. I'm giving you one and taking it away.
There you go. Psych.
Yeah, it's mine now. 2016, the NES Classic. You remember that? It was an NES system, and it had all these games built into it.
Mhm.
It looked like it was, I don't know, maybe the size of your lunchbox there, and it was very compact, and it had all the, I don't know, like 80 games or so. Scared the crap out of the dog. So, the big deal was, let's face it, this was cooler than Hatchimals. Yes! I think so. Originally released in Japan as the family computer, Famicom, in 1983, Nintendo brought back the gaming console that started it all, complete with the OG controller.
Nintendo.
It's a cereal now.
Ooh, yummy.
Nintendo, it's for breakfast. Wow. Okay. Weird part, Nintendo might have underestimated how popular this product was going to be, making this impossible to find for months, right before Nintendo officially discontinued it.
They have them at Sears.
We have deals! Yes, they discontinued it, which I think was messed up because they kept saying, we'll be making more, and then they were like, no more. Sorry.
We lied.
Yeah. We lied.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Suckers.
2015, Sphero BB-8 toy. BB-8.
Wonder why.
Star Wars is always a big deal.
Yes.
When George Lucas's merchandising money grab disguised as sci-fi franchise joined forces with Disney, you knew the Force would be strong with this one. Much like the breakout star of Force Awakens, Sphero's BB-8 responds to voice commands and even has a mind of its own.
Nice.
The weird part, BB-8 can record and transmit video, so watch what you're doing in case the federal... never mind.
Or make sure your son or your daughter's friend is not hiding one in your room.
Fa la 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 la.
Take a rest.
Fa la 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 la. Okay. 2014. Disney's Frozen Snow Globe Elsa doll. I know Frozen was a big deal for a lot of people. I've never seen it.
And a lot of people are sick of that damn song.
Listen, Sean, just let it go. Just let that shit go. All right? I worked that in. That was great. Remember Frozen? Sure you do. You couldn't let it go.
Right.
Disney's hot movie of 2013 was inevitably the hottest toy for a long time to
Jeez,
come.
4 years?
And Elsa led the pack.
God.
The weird part, if we have that song stuck in your head now, we are sorry. It's not stuck in my head. I don't even know how it goes. 2013.
Just let it go.
I'm going to try. 2013. Big Hugs Elmo.
Elmo.
I'm uncomfortable with this. I feel like it's taken it to a place we can't come back from.
Well, that's Tickle Me.
Look. It actually says, look. Reading this 2017, try to remember what things were like back then. Those were bygone days. Honestly, this one's not a surprise because Elmo has completely dominated the holidays over the years. Seriously, this guy's been putting up Jordan numbers since the 90s. Anyway, this one hugs you. I think we could use it all, Elmo. The weird part, it's all pretty weird. Elmo. Yeah. Elmo loves you. 2012. Wii U. Nintendo.
Wii U.
Yes. The big deal. The first 8th generation video game console was also the first in Nintendo's lineup to offer HD graphics. Best of all, it would be joined by Super Mario 3D World a year later, one of the best Mario games in years. I agree. That game was ballsy. The weird part, in the Miiverse, a social network of Wii avatars, let gamers communicate with other players from around the world. Yeah, I don't do that. Nope. I don't go on video games to be social. I want to play my game and I want and win and be left alone. I don't want a 10-year-old coming up behind me telling me that my mother sucks and I can't shoot. Seriously, that's what you should hear how some of these kids talk.
Hemming and hawing.
Hemming and hawing and blastering.
Sitting there in their houses with the dungarees.
And the dungarees, he, she, and everywhere. That was my dad's new expression, by the way. We were talking about. I actually told him. Actually, that he was in the episode. I told the story about the hemming and hawing, which he shook his head at me. And then I told him in the episode we also talked about Rudolph, and my dad said that. He said, when male reindeer mate, they lose their horns, but the female reindeer never lose theirs. He said, so...
They're always horny.
So, that was the kind of the joke that I said. I said, okay, and then he said, so, in reality, all of Santa's reindeer would be girl reindeer, not boys. Mm-hmm. And I said, oh. And I said, well, that's interesting. And then I said something about the mating in the North Pole and stuff like that. And he said, "Yep, all the reindeer are just in the hay, he, she, and rolling around in the hay, he, she, and." I was like, I don't know what that means.
He, she, and
He, she, and hemming it on. He's priceless.
What are you gonna hear this weekend?
I don't know. But it's a holiday, so he'll probably be drinking, so it'll probably be something good.
Keep us updated.
I'll try. 2011, the Let's Rock Elmo. Elmo. There's too much Elmo. Too much. Elmo, stop. No, we're all set with you. Fuck you. Bang. Elmo doesn't just laugh his ass off like he did 15 years ago, or babble incessantly like he did in 2008. This time, the character that never fails to captivate toy market watchers applies a more mature instinct. He's a bona fide rock star, albeit a very polite one. Let's Rock Elmo comes with mic, tambourine, drum set, and can launch into versions of What I Like About You and It Takes Two. What? These are a few frightening video strips. Oh my god. Wow. I don't need Elmo singing What I Like About You. What I Like About You. On Sesame Street. The weird part is that Elmo is back. The weird part is that Elmo is back again, and he pairs surprisingly well with certain adult singer-songwriters. I don't know. I'm willing to say no way. 2010, the Apple iPad. Here comes my ride. There was a siren. I don't know if the mic picked it up.
Sounded like a fire engine.
It kind of did, yeah. It's all right. I'll catch a ride on a fire truck. Catch a ride on a fire truck. Happy holidays.
We're not slowing down. You got to try to grab that pole at the back end there. You can grab it. You can come.
Who's coming and going? I don't know. 2010, the Apple iPad. Really, were there any other contenders? It's the first of its kind. A slim tablet that lets you seamlessly glide between movies, music, browsing the web, and Street Fighter beatdowns.
Ooh.
With Wi-Fi and 3G, everything from racing simulators to magazines are a touch away. And don't get us started on that gorgeous LED display. The weird part, you can use the iPad to do just about anything,
Sexy LED.
but you're probably going to waste all your time with Angry Birds. First of all, Angry Birds is awesome. So, screw you.
They're pissed.
They have a right to be pissed. The pigs took their eggs. I'd be mad too if somebody took my eggs. Your eggs.
Ham.
Take my eggs. That's right. Burn you into ham. Bitch.
Or bacon.
Bacon.
Or pancakes.
2000. I love pancakes.
So do I.
2009. Nook e-reader from Barnes & Noble.
I'm hungry.
We had a classic consumer showdown on our hands this holiday season in 2009. Barnes & Noble's ebook had a second screen, while Amazon's Kindle had just one. Throw in Wi-Fi and the Nook seems set for a Christmas KO. That said, Beta had a much nicer picture than VHS. Oh dear. Here we go. The weird part, for once, porn isn't the spark behind the new tech platform. No, this time it's something for more highbrow romance novels. Now the serious career woman can enjoy Flowers from the Storm without having to explain that picture of Fabio. Don't you buy the book because Fabio's on the cover? I don't know.
They did.
I think a lot of women did. I don't like long hair on men, but that's just me. 2008, Elmo Live. Again with the Elmo.
Mommy.
God, I kind of want to punch Elmo in the face.
No.
Yes.
No. Elmo have no punchable face.
I'm never going to get through this. Never.
No.
Happy holidays, everyone. Children really can't resist a truly lifelike creation that seems to actually be speaking as his mouth opens, can they? But wait! The red monster also waves his arms and sits and stands, even crosses his legs with a tickle or a squeeze. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Who among you wouldn't? Little tickle, little squeeze? I'll sit right down.
Now we're getting back to the porn.
That's how you get me to do anything, really. A little tickle, little squeeze. That's what they're doing wrong at work, but HR is like, nah. The weird part, the related Elmo Knows Your Name experienced a public scandal when it discovered one doll, owned by a 2-year-old named James, would, upon being squeezed, repeat in Elmo's trademark sing-song voice, "Kill James." Wow.
Sounds like we have a Chucky thing going on here.
That sounds very Twilight Zone. I would burn that doll.
I was just thinking.
Were you really?
Take them out back, put them in the trash barrel, and set them ablaze.
Set it on fire.
Get the marshmallows.
Ooh. Little s'mores? Little
Yeah.
s'mores over Elmo's dead body. Happy holidays, everybody.
Yummy.
In 2007, iPod Touch Apple. The first touchscreen and web-enabled iPod went from annual fanboy fantasy to national must-have, largely because it became a fraction of the iPhone's price tag. Christmas? Oh, there's an app for that. The weird part...
For everything.
There is. The weird part, Apple's profits took a slight hit when they had to deal with a lawsuit filed by an irate mother claiming her child's iPod Touch burst into flames while in his pocket, igniting his pants and nylon spandex underwear. Why is he wearing spandex underwear? Nope, never mind.
Why are they cotton?
Never mind. I don't even want to know. It's gross.
Flames?
Flames on the side of his ass. Burning. Heaving breaths.
Burning.
Burn. 2006, PlayStation 3. Yay!
Woo.
Sony's response to Microsoft's Xbox 360 had a North American launch inspiring such anticipation
We'll show you.
that pre-sale units hit 3,000 on eBay. The retail topped out at $599, while mothers and mouth breathers alike camped out for days to buy one in person.
They have them at Sears.
We're here for deals! We're here for sales!
At Sears.
Go to Sears. They have everything.
Before they close.
Weird part, legend has it one man on an advance line in Walmart discovered there would not be any PS3s left by the time it was his chance to make the purchase, so he did the only logical thing. He treated people ahead of him in line for coffee, spiked with laxatives. Oh, he got one. Wow. Oh, that's foul.
That's brilliant.
Have some shit coffee. Have you pooped today? You will.
Let me help you.
I know. You look like you're having trouble pooping. Look a little tight ass. Let me help you.
Constipated? Let me help you. No need the rock. Have some of this.
Yeah. 2005, Xbox 360. Beating Sony to the punch? Check. Internet connectivity for Halo tournaments? Stretching from nerds in Taiwan to schoolchildren in Toledo? You got it. Enough supply to meet holiday demand? Not so much. Frenzy ensued. They have them at Sears. The weird part, Xbox 360 started production a mere 69 days before the launch. Customers lucky or savvy enough to recognize the potential profits of Microsoft's dilemma cashed in as 40,000 units or 10% of total supply ended up on eBay within a week.
Everything ends up on eBay.
Within a week, yeah.
Within a few days.
I know it.
Some people will buy something at this price and then turn around and double it.
Scared the crap out of me. Oh. 2004. Robo Sapiens. I've never heard of Robo Sapiens. What's a Robo Sapien, you ask? Why, a remote-controlled 14-inch humanoid capable of performing 67 pre-programmed actions and movements, including, but not limited to, breakdancing, farting, and belching.
The electric boogaloo.
Why would I? Why would I want my Robo Sapien to fart? That's a guy. A guy made this. Definitely.
Yes.
Prior to the resurgence of human movement with the success of Dancing with the Stars, humility faced a sedentary period consisting entirely of Robo Sapiens shaking their mechanical groove things on YouTube. Shake it, groove thing. Shake it.
These days they'd be twerking.
Twerk that.
But we've actually seen a commercial, I think.
Have we?
No, it wasn't us. Tab and I was watching Ellen.
Okay.
And sometimes when Ellen hears about these weird toys that are out there, she'll
Yeah.
actually get them and put them on the show.
Oh, okay.
And there's a twerking Santa that you can get.
Oh, Lord.
And his little butt just... It's like really sticking out
His
there. And
little butt.
it looks like Jello.
His Santa booty.
Yep.
Santa booty.
Santa's twerking.
Santa booty. I don't... That sounds like a...
Porn.
I don't know. It does, actually. Santa booty. Rated X.
Starring Mrs. Claus.
2002 and 2003. Beyblades.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember these. In a classic demonstration of the power of synergy, Hasbro released 3 customizable fighting spin tops in Japan simultaneously with a hit cartoon. World domination followed soon thereafter. Okay.
All right.
The weird part. Beyblade competitions quickly became a sensation, with the first one drawing 18,000 people? What the fuck?
Whoa.
One need only YouTube the highlights of such an event to discover why this attracted more folk than the average heavyweight title fight. I may have to do that later. You guys do that later for me, but after the show. Don't skip out on us now.
Hang in there.
Hang in there.
Whatever.
Elmo might be on the list again.
Maybe.
He was big in the 90s.
I'm always being.
Oh, that sounds gross. 2001, Bratz. The original quartet of 10-inch teenagers distinguished by large heads and skinny bodies. While their June 2001 launch proved disappointing. What is that?
I don't know.
Oh.
Software update.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's affecting it or not. I was gonna say maybe we should stop them.
There we go.
Go.
That was a good one.
That's what she said.
Okay, 2001, Bratz. The original quartet of 10-inch teenagers distinguished by large heads and skinny bodies. While their June 2001 launch proved disappointing, by Christmas, they were well on their way to generating billions. Billions! What am I doing wrong?
Going to work.
That's my problem! I need to stop doing that.
You need to stay here and think of something like that.
I do.
Just close this door and think.
The weird part, if the Bratz reminded you of Barbie dolls, you're not the only one. Mattel won a $100 million copyright suit against MGA in 2008, though it should be noted that Mattel requested $1.8 billion. Well, poop. Have trouble pooping? See that guy 3 people down. 2000. Razor scooters. Razor scooters were big for just like a minute. This was the year we decided we don't want to drive or walk. What do? Dodge children in the streets?
This is when we started getting lazy. 17 years ago.
The original Razor won Toy of the Year for establishing itself as a classic mode of transportation like bikes and skateboards. Really?
Remember skateboards?
I do. Weird part, the only downside, any grown man on a scooter looks like a total zero. John Mayer celebrated a short film about this. That's weird. 1999, Pokemon. I know.
That's still big.
Well, yeah, and then they have the Pokemon Go, and now they just did some kind of big update for it, so people are on Pokemon Go again.
If you're checking out our location videos, you'll see that messed up one of our shoots.
It did. I don't remember.
It messed it up, but it also made it interesting because we said they looked like zombies from
They did look like
Walking
zombies.
Dead. It was very quiet. That was cool. That was a cool part.
Yeah, I don't remember. That's one of our early ones too. Pokemon.
Fort Hunt.
With the Japanese cartoon a sensation, kids demanded more.
Pikachu.
And the video games came to revival.
Pika Pika.
Even the video game series came to rival even the Mario titles in popularity, inspiring South Park to parody the whole phenomenon. You know, the one where Japan wants to brainwash American children into launching a second attack on Pearl Harbor. The weird part, an 8-second or so segment of a TV episode duplicated a strobe light effect so effectively it triggered seizures in hundreds of fans,
Damn.
proving right mothers all over the world cartoons are bad for you.
Pikachu.
1998, Furby.
I wish I still had one.
Furby.
I heard they're worth a lot now.
Who wouldn't want a furry robot that can talk and blink its eyes?
And have its own language.
Indeed, who wouldn't want one so badly that they'd be willing to pay a huge markup? After retailing for $35, Furby skyrocketed to $100 a pop, not to mention collector items like Tuxedo Furby and Biker Furby.
Hey.
Does the Biker Furby have assless chaps?
It might.
Oh, kinky.
If not, it's probably an accessory that you can get.
Nice. The weird part. Owners discovered Furbies were strikingly affected by magnets, inspiring a demonic-looking video craze. Now I want to see demonic Furby.
We should check YouTube.
Oh, we might have to.
There might be videos.
Oh, demonic Furby. It's lit. 1997, Tamagotchi. Do you remember Tamagotchis?
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay. Well, let me tell you about it.
Oh, good.
Housed in an egg-shaped computer, these digital pets required feeding and poo cleaning. Poo cleaning. You have to clean the poo. But the hard work paid off with the occasional redeeming happiness monitor. Deeply creepy stuff, but apparently very popular. 70 million Tamagotchis have been sold to date. The weird part, when a Tamagotchi dies, you can reset it and start again.
Yay.
But owners who truly cared for their pets found that heartless and instead had proper burials at real cemeteries, complete with grave sites and coffins. That's fucking weird. I'm sorry.
Wow.
1996. You'll get a big kick out of this. Tickle Me Elmo. When squeezed, Elmo would chortle. When squeezed 3 times in a row, Elmo would begin to shake and laugh hysterically, as do I. Needless to say, this was something Sesame Street watchers everywhere needed to have, and they needed to have it now. Beloved puppeteer Jim Henson may be gone, but surely he'd be moved to know he inspired a toy that resold for up to 80 times its $30 list value.
Wow.
And trigger at least one stampede of parents so crazed they left a store employee in the hospital.
Wow.
Boop.
The Elmo craze.
Merry Christmas.
Yes.
1995, Beanie Babies.
They were huge.
First conquering Chicago, then spreading all over this plush nation. Legs the Frog, Squealer the Pig, Spot the Dog, Flash the Dolphin, and all these other names.
Flash the Dolphin.
And dozens. This is not the fish you're looking for.
Maybe. Flash a dolphin.
And dozens of other $5 beanie bag creatures with pun-tastic names devoured our hearts.
Aww.
The weird part, recognizing the willingness of Americans to abandon
Really?
any shred of dignity to get what children want, an Atlanta radio station dumped eggs and beans on people in exchange for free Beanie Babies. Wow. No thank you, says I. No thank you. 1993 to 1994, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Ugh.
I never cared.
I did not give a shit. 5 racially diverse teenagers with superpowers fought evil aliens for a TV smash, and so came a line of toys featuring the Rangers and their Zords. You know, giant robotic dinosaurs they used to combat aforementioned evil aliens. Duh. The Power Rangers
Say
kept...
that 3 times fast.
I will not. The
Aw.
The Power Rangers catchphrase, it's morphin' time. Ooh, that's what you can say in the hospital. It's morphin' time. Reportedly outraged authorities in Malaysia who feared it would encourage children to become morphine addicts. See, and I was just on my way to the meth clinic right now.
Oh, shit.
Exactly. 1992, Barney, the talking doll. My first nephew, loved Barney. And that is the most, like, I'm scarred.
Mm-hmm.
It's awful. Awful. I hope it's off the air now. I don't even know if it's, yeah, oh.
No, I don't.
Well, you'll love this punch in the face I got for you. Barney and
Why
Friends...
aren't you extinct?
Because he's purple. Barney and Friends was aimed at the young crowd that somehow found it irresistible to watch a man in a dinosaur suit sing some of the most mawkish songs ever. This talking doll brought the tunes all day long. Needless to say, parents were absolutely thrilled. The weirdest part, Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers, this show was not. From TV Guide's worst 50 shows of all time, his shows do not assist children. The real danger from Barney is denial, the refusal to recognize the existence of unpleasant realities. I don't know what that means. 1991, Pog.
Pog?
Remember Alf? He's back in Pog form. That's from The Simpsons, sorry.
Oh.
Pog. It's these little stupid things. It may have It may have the least likely origin of any Christmas season smash, a milk cap game played during breaks by Hawaiian dairy workers. A 2-person contest involved a flimsy disc and a slammer. Pogs gave kids the chance to, well, take their friend's Christmas present supply away in minutes. The weird part, it goes without saying that a game played by Hawaiian dairy workers would threaten educators. They quickly deemed Pogs a form of gambling and banned from schools across the nation. I don't know what to tell you. Here we go. Now we're getting into our timeline here.
Yeah.
1990, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
The action figures in video games were so popular they got kids to learn about Renaissance painters, or at least learn their names.
And make you have your pizza.
Yes. Adolescent abnormal reptiles, Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, and Michelangelo, discovered the ancient art of ninjutsu. Yeah. From a giant talking rat to fight ninjas while eating pizza, cowabunga dude.
Pizza.
Pizza. The weird part, the toys made a bundle, but the Turtles also cleaned up with a 1990s live-action film earning over $200 million, at that time the highest-grossing indie movie to date.
That first one was the bomb.
The first one was good.
It was awesome.
The second one was like, really?
Then they did a third.
I didn't even see the third.
Good job.
What is it with third? Like the third movie, like the third Beverly Hills Cop is the shittiest.
Yes.
It's like they don't care once
When
they
the
get...
hell's he gonna make the fourth one?
I don't know.
We gotta make up for that third one.
We do. Okay. Game Boy, 1989. The first 8-bit handheld video game system to utilize cartridges. Game Boy
8-bit.
went everywhere and didn't force you to play the same damn game over and over again. Goodbye, couch. Hello, another couch. Goodbye, Cold War, and thank you, USSR. A Soviet R&D center employed Alexei Pajitnov when he designed the puzzle game Tetris, which became bundled with the original Game Boy, and to this day fills people of a certain age with an overwhelming desire to stack rectangles. And listen to Tchaikovsky, because that was Tchaikovsky's music in Tetris. Sorry. 1985, Care Bears.
Yay.
I love Care Bears. Care Bears were awesome. The rare successful line of toys inspired by greeting cards. Yes, really. These plush teddy bears didn't become a smash until their TV show offered children a glimpse of life in the kingdom of caring. Oh my God! You can send all my mail via the kingdom of caring. That actually sounds like an insult. It's like, I can't even deal with you right now. I'm in the kingdom of caring. And you are not in the kingdom of caring.
No.
So I don't give a shit about you. There we go.
Piss off.
Piss off! The weird part, there are a few things weirder than the intro to the Care Bears cartoon. Note, all viewers should know that the theme song may lodge itself deep in your brain and make you hate yourself for being so darn insufficiently caring. You've been warned.
Yes.
1984, The Transformers.
Yes.
Without them, we might never have discovered Megan Fox. Or how to turn plastic robots into cars, planes, tape recorders, insects, and dinosaurs. Transformative, indeed.
Dinobots.
I loved Grimlock. Was the best. Before this decade's Michael Bay calamities, there was the 1986 animated movie featuring the voice talents of Orson Welles, who shrewdly died 8 months before the movie premiered.
Oh. He was Unicron.
Was he now? That's funny because then when I fixed the soundboard right before the show started, you were like, "You got the touch." So it's like it's almost like we've come full circle, but other people don't know about it.
You had to be here for that moment.
Yeah. 1983, Cabbage Patch Kids. Ugh. Here's how their website puts it. One day, a young boy named Xavier Roberts wandered into the magical Cabbage Patch, hidden behind a beautiful waterfall. He discovered busy little bunny bees. Oh my god. Sprinkling cabbages with magic crystals. Suddenly, all sorts of different kids and babies peeked out of cabbages. Bunny bees?
Hello.
The weird part,
Hello.
few toys have inspired this kind of stampede. While the shoving has died down over years, Cabbage Patch Kids continue to go strong and are now one of America's longest running doll lines. Wow. I'm gonna break this down real quick.
All right.
We're running out of time.
Oh.
The next one, BMX bikes. Everybody knows what a BMX bike is?
Hopefully.
That's right. The weird part about BMX bikes, there was another holiday hit in 1982. Though Christmas had long passed by the time of its full impact, Michael Jackson's Thriller came out on November 30th, 1982, and went on to spend 37 weeks at number 1. That has absolutely nothing to do with BMX bikes. But I love how they just wanted to put it in there.
I guess.
The Smurfs. What the fuck was... Is this going to tell me what Gargamel wanted? Because I really need to know.
Smurf stew.
Smurf stew? Well, he's an ass. Smurfs. After 24 years in Belgium, Les Schtroumpfs didn't connect here until the syndicated Hanna-Barbera cartoon in 1981. And so America fell in love with blue creatures and white hats living in mushroom houses in the woods. A 300 million solid kind of love. Oh, here we go. Weird part. Remains one of the trippiest pop culture sensations ever, with 543-year-old Papa Smurf battling the sorcerer Gargamel and his cat Azrael, while apparently... Azrael? He's a lion, isn't he? Azrael, while apparently sharing the only of-age female Smurfette. That's weird. New strangeness ensues after the franchise's 50th anniversary.
For a long time, she was the only female Smurf.
She was. It's weird.
I think in the recent movie, they added another one.
In 1980, Rubik's Cube.
I'm graduating.
Good for you.
Yay.
In 1978, Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Yeah.
That was a good game. My cousin ate the marbles, and maybe that's what's wrong with her.
They're not really edible.
No, they're not. Don't do that.
They look yummy. They look like little pellets, but...
What was the logic behind that? The hippos are eating them? I might as well. I don't know.
What, the game?
Yeah.
It's whoever hippo can get the most marbles.
No, I know. I'm saying
Those kids really overacted.
Well, no.
I win!
I was actually saying what her logic
Get out
was.
of my house.
Okay. 1977, Slime by Mattel. Okay. 1975, The Pet Rock. They were really hitting rock bottom in 75. Pet Rock. 1979, Barbie. That's how old Barbie is. She's been around the block.
And her car's been up on blocks.
It has. In 1952, Mr. Potato Head. That's terrific. The original, okay, I was actually going to say, okay. Mr. Potato Head, the weird part. The original toy cost 98 cents. Came with hands, feet, ears, 2 mouths, 2 pairs of eyes, 4 noses, 3 hats, eyeglasses, a pipe, and pieces of felt resembling facial hair. You'll note this list does not include a body, as the 1964 original, kids were encouraged to use an actual potato.
Yep.
That's fun. And a waste of potatoes, might I say.
Don't eat it when you're done.
1943, The Slinky.
Slinky.
You know, it walks down payers, a loner, and
Slinky,
stairs.
Slinky.
It's from Virgo, Luna Boy. 1936, Monopoly.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
The game that never ends.
It really doesn't. Weird part. Once and for all, the little guy with the monocle is not Mr. Monopoly. He is named Rich Uncle Pennybags. Get it right, people. Uncle Pennybags! Why can't I have an Uncle Pennybags?
That sounds dirty.
Nah, it kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's alright. In 1930, Mickey and Minnie Mouse handkerchiefs. That's terrific.
What else?
And in 1929, would you like to guess the most popular toy in 1929?
Wooden train.
No.
Oh.
The yo-yo.
Oh.
There you go.
Yo.
Yo-yo. Oh my goodness. Have you anything to add? I know, it was a lot.
No.
No?
Not Elmo on this one.
There's a lot of Elmo on that list. Just saying.
Elmo whoring out.
Elmo's a sellout, frankly.
Look where your money is.
Jesus Christ. My head is sweating. I want a little Santa hat. We have on Santa hats for the show.
Yes.
It's kind of making my head sweat. Or maybe it was just all that Elmo. I'm not really sure. Oh my goodness. Well.
Tickle me.
Wow. I usually require dinner or a movie before I say something like that. Elmo's a little dirty. Okay.
Oh.
Now I'm confused because you did the intro. I don't know what to do.
What's the regular outro?
I'm gonna do a regular outro. Okay. I don't want to speak for Sean, but we hope everybody has a Merry Christmas or a had a Happy Hanukkah. Is Hanukkah over? I think it is. I'm not sure.
I was gonna say everybody have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday.
Oh, well, you can't just. All right. I don't.
Happy Holiday for us can sum it up for every way you can say it.
I guess. So I hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back next week. We won't be talking Christmas stuff. Christmas will be over.
We'll be back next year.
Oh, well, no, because we'll be back the 29th.
All right.
And that's right before the new year.
I will see you sometime.
Oh, we're gonna bring it next week. I don't know what we're gonna have for you, but it won't be Christmas
We'll have
related.
stuff.
We'll have we got plenty of stuff. Sean will have seen Star Wars.
Yes.
Um,
Going Christmas Day.
there you go,
Woo.
Lord. So thank you so much for joining us. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can check out the show on iTunes, SoundCloud, or Stitcher. If you're listening to us on iTunes, SoundCloud, or Stitcher, you can watch us on YouTube. I'm gonna graduate.
Yay!
Ooh, look at that! I frumpled. That's fine. I like it like that. Now it's like kinky.
Now we can tickle.
Oh, nasty. Oh, I get to shut up now, which is good. Sean's got something to tell you. What is it, Sean?
Wait.
Oh, woo! I'm back.
Where do you think you're going? Nobody's leaving. Nobody's walking out on this fun, old-fashioned family
Podcast?
Christmas. No, we're all in this together. This is a full-blown, four-alarm holiday emergency here. We're gonna press on, and we're gonna have the happiest Christmas
Podcast?
since Bing Crosby tap danced with Danny fucking Kaye. And when Santa squeezes his fat white ass down that chimney tonight, he's gonna find
Word.
the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house.
Woo! Are we the assholes? At least we're jolly.
Yeah. Right, you can go now.
Oh, I can go now? Oh. Dejected, I get out of frame.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and have a good everything.
Oh.
La 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 la.
Holy shit. That wasn't funny, but that's okay. Jesus. I haven't decided how I feel about this hoodie.
Well, you still got time.
It's a brand new hoodie. Nah, it's fine.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. You good?
think so.
All right.